This is the yellow sun where the scholars in front of the king have never been tested. The creature was blown, the gold iron was melted, and the gravel itself was worn out. Time is attributed to chaos. Only the roar of horns, sound, and beasts, only the two huge and never-stopping the army clearly existed here, far from the blurred horizon, near the eyes. This may be a war that started by the observations and cognition of the exploration. This may be a war that has never ended. The explorators recognized him. Harlanduan trampled on the earth and denied that he would have a heavens in conquest. The Lieutenant Argullis ordered life and death, as if the morning dusk in the sand of the battlefield was because he still held time in his hands. The ancient hero dominates everything. Those who go without returning become the ministers of the war. Burning wind, hot soil. The war of the king, and the nightmare, Khan left this deadly place at the southernmost point of the earth. The explorer's steps, just like the break in the hot wind for thousands of years, are just a deadly smoke. To avoid being blown, the explorers had done their best. The temporarily built defense positions were crumbling. The players regulated physical functions through various auxiliary means, and they could barely survive at high temperatures. People look at the heroes who pursue the end of the great cause in fear. Time seems to be extremely long because of losing standards. Finally, the giant restarted, and the starlight appeared in the yellow sand, and the explorators ran to the door with embarrassed way. The running state of this giant structure is extremely unstable. The space-stable device is damaged. Can the running time very short? Did you hear it? Hurry up. At the moment of stepping into the broken door, Magdalene at the end of the team looked back at the battlefield again. She breathed fear and felt the heat of radiation. Later, she remembered the annihilation that people had witnessed when they arrived at the end of the endless ice. She understands what the last great cause of the two imperialists is. The terrible energy that turns the rainforest into the desert is not a war between the two. They have expelled enemies similar to Crescent and passed through the ring. The result of the first start of the giant is so exciting. For the first time, human beings obtained the information of burning wind. Human beings can clearly observe a history of 1,000 years ago. The hero who fights eternal is also a human being pursuing unknown, originally from a wilderness. Today, the door is open. The territory that people can touch is endless. The perspective of the explorer has expanded to a distant past that has never been imagined. Explorers will also move towards a distant future that is unpredictable.